friends. I am playing with a fun product that I have had in my art supplies for probably 3 years. And I happened to come across them and thought I would share them with you because I think they're really beautiful. What they are is these Ecoline. They're watercolor, transparent, liquid watercolor, basically. And they can be really vibrant. They really spread. They're a little bit pricey. So anyway, I'm going to play with those today. And the colors I'm going to be playing with, big surprise. This is like a turquoise, but it reminds me of like turkey blue. And this, of course, is like a quin magenta. And then I've got my yellow for mixing. I'm going to make, I keep little trees here that I like to decorate throughout the year. And I will put, whatever the holiday is, I will find little things to hang on it. So I went ahead and I've got a swatch here. If you haven't found these yet, they are fantastic. I play with them all the time. These are going to be basically the colors I'll be using, aside from I'll use that turkey blue. Not really swatching those colors out, but those are the colors I'm going to be using. And then the other thing as well, I'm going to use a little bit older brush. So let me just grab that. I'm actually going to use my Dagato brush. This is the 5 round. If you guys haven't come across these, they're fantastic. Although I'm really not going to be using a lot of a brush. The other supply I'm using is my Artisto pad. Love these. This is my February 2025 volume. And then I keep these and log them all. So I want to make just some little ornaments. And funny thing, I found these in my cupboard. I make them with my little grandkids. They're just cookie cutters. So I'm going to be using those to kind of trace out my hearts, because for the life of me, I can draw a heart, but it's going to be wonky and probably not perfectly straight. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's do the first one. Let me grab, I could use a pen, but I think because I'm going to outline it with a lighter color, I'm just going to use, how cute is this, you guys? My grandson left this here probably a year ago, and I kept it because he was literally using this for homework. I mean, look at, is that the cutest thing you've ever seen? And he didn't think anything of it. And I asked him, I said, Fletcher, how do you sharpen that? I don't remember what the answer was, but I just thought that was pretty cute. All right, so I'm going to draw my heart. So this will be my first one. And so many ways you could use these. You could, put paint on the edges, but I'm just going to go for this. I think this one I'll put right here. Just drawing this out. And I mean, you could definitely just hand draw this out. Hopefully you are a little bit better than me. I think I'll put this one down here. I kind of want this zigzag type of composition because I just think it's so interesting for the viewer. Ooh, this little pencil, literally little pencil, is so little, it's kind of hard to hold on to. Okay, so there we go. Let's erase this line right here. Let me find my handy dandy eraser. Got it in my bag here. Love the Mitsubishi erasers. I have all different erasers and I just use them for different applications. These are really great. I'm telling you, I bought a box of these a long time ago. I don't even know how long ago, and I still have them. It's like the eraser that never stops erasing. You just peel the little string and it unwinds. Another funny story, my grandson, or one of them, got a hold of this and unwinded a whole bunch. And I had a huge piece of the eraser out there, so I had to cut the end. Okay, I want to brush that away. Let me grab my old brush that I use specifically for this. And I think I'll erase the little lines in there too. Sorry for that camera shake. There we go. I don't like to wipe off with my hand because if my hands have any oils on them, it can kind of smear it. And then the last thing I will do, let me see here. Look in my handy little bag. This is my little mesh bag I travel with, and I just throw all my accessories in there. I'm going to go ahead and roll over this just to lighten those lines a little bit. And actually, little tip here, you could draw your lines with your watercolor markers if you have those. And that way when you paint, it'll just kind of dissolve. I don't really mind my pencil lines. Okay. There we go. So I've lightened all that up, and these are only about $3. I'll list it below. Okay, so what I want to do first, and again, I'm using my Degato brush, but all I'm going to use the brush for is to wet my area, and then I'm going to drip in some of these watercolors, which I'm actually going to get ready because I had them for so long, I almost couldn't get the lids off them. And just going to, I don't want to show you these yet, although you probably know what's coming. Okay, let's go ahead and start with our large heart. And I'm just laying down quite a bit of water, even some possible puddling here. So just making it really shiny. If there's puddles, that's fine. As you know, normally I'd say no puddles, but in this case, I really want to get this washy blend. So just wetting all this down, outlining my heart. And now I think my main heart, I'm going to go in. Watch this, guys. This is so fun. Kind of soothing. And look, isn't that the funnest? And these are so incredibly vibrant. It's crazy. And then I'm going to add in my yellow. And this is literally like a lemon, bright lemon yellow. Now I've got a lot here. So I've got quite some puddling, some pooling. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around and kind of sharpen up the edges and the lines. There we go. I don't want to mix it too much because I don't want it just to turn orange. Now, the second thing I am going to do is let me just grab my napkin here, and I'm going to soak up some of those puddles. Now, this is just me playing with this. You may have used these before and have a different technique, but I kind of liked using my little napkin because it also made some interesting effects in there. So I thought that was kind of cool too. And honestly, you could drop in maybe some salt. I mean, get crazy, right? The next thing I'm going to do, I think I will make this one blue and maybe some of that pink. And I'm going to overlap these. So let's just dry this for a quick second. These dry rather quickly. Look at that, it's almost already dry. And look at all the interesting colors I'm actually getting in there. Oops, sorry about that. There's almost a little bit of a purplish color in there. Isn't that pretty? Now I'm going to go into, I think I'll do this one because it's on this side and I don't want to wet this one and then try and do this one, maybe put my hand in that. Okay, so let's wet this one. Now you will get just a little bit of blending with when the water hits that because these are watercolors, but I'm okay with that. So as you can see, it's kind of pulling out. That's okay. These inks are going to make some really beautiful flowers, which I will maybe do a little tutorial on that as well. I thought for this one, I might just go with a damp surface versus how much water I put in for that one. And let's see what kind of different effect I get. Okay, here we go. You ready? Here it comes. All right, about the same. I'm hoping I got that other circle dry enough so it doesn't mix in. Then I'm going to go in for the red. Here we go. Now I may be overindulging here, and so you may just do smaller drips than me. Now the second thing, look at how vibrant. Oh my God, is that like amazing? Then I'm just going to use my little brush and kind of blend out the edges here, maybe pick some of that up. Because this is so liquidy, it's really leaves some puddles. I'm almost wondering if we could start with a dry surface. Okay. Gonna rinse that out of my brush. And let's just dab up a little bit of this. So vibrant and beautiful. There we go. And let's give it a little quick shot. There we go, that's all we need. And then let's move to this one. So I think this one, let's see, what color should we do this? Maybe a blue and a yellow. So we're kind of combining and bringing together the yellow and the blue into a green. That way it's kind of all coherent. And I'm going to do something, I'm going to test something out really quick right here. I am wondering if I put this in a palette, I'm pretty sure this is completely fine. I could just use this like a watercolor, and there you go. So that is absolutely a way to use this watercolor as well, is you could put it in your palette, and then because it's not like an ink or something like that. So you could definitely do that. And I could clean up these lines and just kind of play a little in there. Okay, but I just think it's so fun to like dip it in there. I know it's probably using a lot more ink than if I was to use my paintbrush, but I want to play here. And I've had these for so long. I really wanted to use them. They are kind of pricey, by the way, too, but they'd last forever because they're so concentrated. So I believe they're about $44 when I looked them up last. And by the way, I'll give you my link down below. Okay, so we've got that little heart. Let's dip in our blue. I mean, it's just so much fun using it like this because it goes so crazy. And then here's our yellow. This is a lemon yellow. I believe they have an opaque if I remember right, they have an opaque, like a metallic or something like that, an opaque white. So I don't even think I really want to mix this too much. I think I'll go around and form out the edges. There we go. And then I'm going to use a pen to, let's see, draw a line from, so these will be like little ornaments almost. Let me move those out of the way. And here's, move that out of the way. And just draw a line here. There you go. It's pretty thin. I could have used really a thicker. This is, oh yeah, this is only 0.1. Let's see if I have a thicker one here. 0.6, 8. Oh, here's a 7. There we go. Let's try that. This is a hoo-hoo marker too, which I actually like a little bit better. Isn't this so pretty though? Look at these colors. What a fun card this would make. And yeah, that's better. And then let's do this one. Get that straight. There we go. Okay, and our last one, but I'm gonna just give that a real quick shot with the dryer, the heat gun. Get that to dry. But look at how beautiful and vibrant these are. These watercolor inks are really, really bright. Tons of saturation. There we go. Now let's create that last line. I'm going to put that going right up here. There we go. And I think I'm going to, let's see what it looks like if I tuck it in behind the large heart. Yeah, I kind of like that. Kind of makes your eye go, woo, where is that? Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is, ooh, I wonder if we could splatter those. I bet we could, right? So the last thing I'm going to do, big surprise here, do you guys know, is I'm going to use my gold paint and just do an outline. When I outline, I don't like to perfectly outline. I like to kind of make it a little abstract. So light pressure. If my line isn't perfect, that's even better. There we go. I'm going to bring this down so you can really see that gold. Let's do it over here. And this is the MAB, by the way. Of course. I have some others I should use occasionally too, I suppose. And this one. Look how beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. Here we go. Oh, so pretty. I'm actually, I already made a couple cards with this pattern. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is so fun. I have to share with you guys. There we go. So look at that. I think what I will do too, you know what would be really cute is if you wrote love in the string here, or maybe your children's names, which Tina, thank you. She kind of suggested that on another little project I was doing. Thought that would be cute. And then let's just do some splatters here. So this is again my oops, sorry about that. Oh my God, look Is that absolutely beautiful? You guys got to try this. By the way, the cards that I use for this are the Strathmore cards. I buy them in huge boxes for years and years and years. I've been making my own cards, matter of fact, to the point where if people get a card from me and it's not one of mine, they're a little bit disappointed. They've framed them. They've done all kinds of things with them. I'm just going to do, look at that. I love doing that. It just makes it feel like there's kind of a shimmer there. And I'm going to keep mine pretty simple like this, but like I said, in the past, I have taken the little string and just made it, you know, into a word. Let me raise my camera back up a tiny bit. There we go. And it's really cute, like love, I'm yours, you know, whatever, you're mine. And then the last thing you could do is just a little bow here, like that. So cute. I'm trying to really keep mine kind of minimalistic. Now I got that in the gold paint, so probably not the best idea to do that. Kind of clogs it up there. There you go. But how vibrant and gorgeous is this? But yet it's really simple. Your kids could do this. And there you go. All right, everybody, I hope you had fun with that. I have a couple other little surprises for Valentine's in here. I will list these. I do believe you can buy them individually too. The set I have was the big jumbo set. I might have even got it for Christmas. So I think it was about $45, but it was like a set of 10. And I'm not kidding, these would last forever as well. As you saw me do, you could, you know, put them in your palette and use them that way. I just chose to do it this way because I thought it was a lot of fun. And I hope you'll give this a try and, you know, have fun. Splatter that paint around. Get out your metallics. Let the paints flow and just really have fun, because this I know. When you have fun and you're not trying to make it perfect, all of a sudden that restriction, that tightness disappears and you're making beautiful, beautiful art. All right, everybody, happy painting. Thank you so much for being here with me. This community is just the best. You guys inspire me. And check out my online beginner's course. It's only $45. You get tons of lessons. You can go back and forth and do it. I'll link that down below as well. And I will talk to you all soon. Happy painting. Love you guys.